to all you Taurians. Welcome for your monthly horoscope for October 2014 for Taurus in general. And it's eclipse time and it's Mercury retrograde time. And the theme of the month, I think, is liberating ourselves from old patterns that are not longer working for us. So it's a pretty significant month. And let's have a look at what is happening for you Taurians. Now, there are two eclipses on the 8th of October, which is in Aries, and 15 degrees of Aries, and the 23rd of October, which is in your opposite sign, Scorpio. And of course, these eclipses, you won't feel that bang on those dates. It has the flavor of the home. It brings its energy actually throughout the month, and also before that in September, and after that, a couple of months after even. Now, for you, it's on the axis of the 12th house and the 6th house, the lunar eclipse and the Mercury retrograde that is happening there. And as I said, Scorpio the Scorpio eclipse is in your opposite house. Now, what does it all mean? The flavor of the eclipses are about breaking free of old patterns. And I say this because there are two things of the eclipse. The moon Uranus energy, that is for you happening in the 12th house, the most hidden house, you could say. And also the Venus opposite moon energy. And why is that so important for you? Because your ruler is Venus. So what does it mean, having a Venus opposite moon? You could say these are two nice planets in an opposition. It's not too bad, but it can be very stressful. If someone has that, for instance, in a natal chart, it means it's the aspect of being discontent. It's the aspect of feeling two different emotions that are contradictory. It's the aspect of I want this, but I need that. Or I need this, but I want that. So it's causing stress. And that's, in general, this is the energy of causing stress, of being not content. But oppositions are there to make us aware of certain things. And to make us look, in this case, looking more to the moon Uranus, which is, the moon Uranus energy is about, moon is your needs. And as it is in your 12th house, the most hidden house, the most unconscious house, it is a time of the year for you, or a particular month for you, to dig very deep what it is that makes you tick, and also what it is that you, not only that makes you tick, but even more that what you need in life. And it means it's a process. I don't think that you will know that straight away in a day or two. It's a process during the whole month that you are digging deep to know what your needs are. Because remember, your Venus ruled sign, which is always, although you are not a Libran but a Taurian, but Taurus always want to feel good and want to be content. This is really important. And make the right choice. This is about choices as well. Making the right choice. And sometimes when we make a choice, then there is something else that has, there's a price to pay. And this is a huge theme for the month of October. And the moon Uranus, which is about the needs that you have, you really need to face them and dig very deep to know what they are exactly. So that's the thing for you. So for other people it's on other areas of life, but for you Taurians, it's about this particular time. So you need time alone. You need space to do that. You need not to be distracted too much, to go inwards. And I think you Taurians, you can do that. You can go inwards. Absolutely. And especially to investigate what you truly need. And of course, in accordance with your best self, with your highest self, or if you believe in God or in the cosmos or in the universe, in alignment with that. But the key here is to re-look at your old patterns. Are they still working? Or maybe they're not working. How can I change it? That will be for the upcoming months. First, you need to see that they're not working. That's the most significant here for you. as a theme for a Taurian. So because the 12th house is the patterns of our old ancestors. So maybe patterns there that needs to revisit it, and that needs to, on a very objective, non-emotional level almost, you need to look at it. Is it still working for me? Because don't forget, Taurus is a fixed sign. It doesn't like the change. Normally Taurians don't like changes. But sometimes they are being forced. And now it's the time that you are being forced to look at it. So look at it and try to incorporate it, because that's what this opposition is doing. So it can oppose maybe the 6th house, which is work, which is your day-to-day work, which can be your day-to-day routines, which can be held. But the main thing that you need to do now is when there are suppressed needs, you need to bring them to the surface, and therefore not cutting yourself off of other people or situations or circumstances. It means that looking at a part of you that you've been neglected, or that you have neglected. And then, Mercury is also in that 6th house, so there's a lot of rethinking about maybe I need to adjust my job because of this, or maybe I need to adjust my health, or maybe I need to do more things for a better health, etc., etc. And that will give you more contentment with what you need in life, which is peace of mind. Certainly with the moon and Uranus in the 12th house. So, but you first need this restlessness before you can go for to achieve that peace. And then there is the Scorpio new moon, so the new beginning. The moon and the sun together in Scorpio, together with your ruler as well, which is Venus. So that's in your 7th house. So maybe this has to do with relationships. Or for some of you, especially Taurians, ascendants, this can have to do with relationships and new ways of experiencing relationships. Or maybe for some it could be breakup, but not necessarily. There has to be tons of other things happening. But it could, and it means that was maybe the bad pattern. But for others it can mean a new beginning on a new level in a relationship, because of this knowledge of yourself, because of the seeing of the blind spots that you had. So it's I think a very good month for Taurians, very interesting month. And if you want more detail about the eclipses, I made a separate video about the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse, and you can see the link below here. So thanks a lot. Have a very good month, you Taurians, and see you next month. Bye-bye.